let me introduce myself. I'm Karma. Welcome to my channel, Karma on Deck. Wanted to introduce myself and give you a little bit of an insight on what I'm doing here on the channel and who I am. I'm a psychic and clairvoyant, clairsentient, and I am an empath. I've been an empath and a healer for many years, but it all began for me when I was about 3. And, looking back now, I wonder if it was just language that gave us the ability to kind of point to it. But what I'm doing on the channel is giving you tools, techniques, information, and things to think about that might possibly inspire you to take your spiritual journey to the next level and to take it a little more seriously. I love to teach from the standpoint of science and spirit and find that space between, because I feel that in the age of information, literally anything can be proven now. And as we follow science, they're finding out what they thought they knew, they don't know. And they're learning that there's quantum level entanglement and science that goes on here, even going into the observer. About 9 years ago now, I quit my career midstream, full stop, just gave my spirituality attention. I said, self, what would it look like if you actually did everything you could to enhance these abilities? I am a firm believer that these abilities can be taught. And it is just an absence of information that makes it difficult to do these things on your own. Some cultures are rich with this information, the Asia, South America, etc., where this is part of their culture, this understanding of meditation, etc., spirituality. So I quit midstream and dove headfirst into spirituality, and this is all I do. Back then I was doing a YouTube channel with all my readings, doing tarot, teaching tarot. But I decided to study meditation, and it is the number one principle in my life now. Although it was a very difficult journey to find any information that was useful. Either I would get knee deep into something and begin to study, and then it would cost me because it was just a bait to get me into a course. And the amount of money that it would cost was prohibitive. So I continued to study. And the other side of it was that I found platitudes or light, like L-I-T-E, like it wasn't in depth enough for me. So in my meditation class, Meditation for the Modern Mystic, you have the benefit of those 6 years of study. I go over everything from breath work to positioning, proprioception, muscle memory, mantras, ohms, mudras, chakras. Everything that I discovered in my research in a system that allows you to build one upon the other, because in the chakra system, there are building blocks, one dependent on another. Just like the lungs and the heart work together for our blood, these systems in our body work for our benefit. So within each one of the chakras lectures, there's a behavior matrix that teaches you where you sit, how you're doing with it. And if you know where you are in the behavior matrix, you know which chakra to work on. So this enables you to do your own shadow work. Give a man a fish, teach a man to fish. Yes, you can come to me, Master of Sacred Sound. I am a ceremonial drum maker, and I can drum you and bring about real physical genetic change. However, in the absence of that ability to be in front of me, how can you do these things yourself? So the 12-week class is instruction, technique, understanding, the chakra system. We have a frank conversation about plant medicine. We go over the sacred sound, meditation in motion, and much more. I try to give you meat to chew. We are grown around here. We know how to think. But in commercial spiritualism, there are so many systems out there that we don't know what we can trust. I'm asking you to trust me. Hang out with me. See if you like the flavor. And if you'd like to do one-on-one sessions, you can reach out to me also. Find me at karmaondeck.com, or just hang out here on the channel, because I'll be plugging in more content for you to find where you're at and just begin. There are 2 free classes on my channel. One, Moon Alchemy, where it talks about how to work with the phases of the moon. and what all those meanings are, because some of this stuff is simple, but we just don't know what's going on with it. So I also have a class, tools and techniques for the modern mystic, which is your salt, your sage, Palo Santo, all the things that can get you going spiritually and put some structure in your life. So I do believe that abilities such as clairvoyance, clairsentience, empathy, all of this can be taught. I feel that we just have an absence of instruction. We have cultures that are rich with this, yet in modern culture, we don't have a lot of examples. That's why they look like gifts. But I'm telling you, if you do this work, you can pop with, healing modalities, downloading visions and past life memories for that past life integration. There's clairvoyance, clairsentience, clairaudience, astral travel, projecting, all of the wonderful things. So hang out with me. Let me know what you think. Please comment and tell me what it is you'd like to know more of, because I have archives on archives on archives. I want to thank you for hanging out with me. I'll catch you on the flip side. Adonai.